It's a Saturday morning at Edwards Greenhouse in Boise, and lots of excited home gardeners have gathered, anxious to see what kinds of new plant varieties there are this season. Perennial expert Anju Lucas is introducing some new hybrids of easy-to-grow flowering plants, which are great for beginning gardeners, like this new variety of clematis called Viva Polonia.
I actually bought one last year, and I didn't get a chance to plant it. It wintered over in a pot like that out in the garden. You know it's hardy.
Viva Polonia means long live Poland. Like the colors of the flag of Poland, it puts out a large red flower with a white star in the center. It's an easy-to-grow clematis, making it a good choice for beginners. Have you tried growing hydrangeas? They can be a challenge in our sunny, dry climate. You might want to try this one called Paniculata Firelight.
Paniculatas can grow in full sun. No problem. They can have sun from sunrise to sunset. They absolutely do better in full sun.
Hey rose lovers, there's finally a rose that's fragrant and disease resistant. It's called At Last.
It's apricot, it's fragrant, it blooms all seasons. So At Last is a rose for beginners.
Finally, add a little interest to your garden with a plant with a crazy name, like this colorful iris.
And this is Peacock Butterfly Painted Woman.
While the grown-ups learn about the new plants, a much younger group has gathered nearby to learn a thing or two about gardening basics. It's a children's gardening club called Edwards Earthworms for little gardeners ages 3 to 12. You're never too young or too old to start gardening, as these kids are here at Edwards Greenhouses, learning all the basics about gardening. Today, coordinator Gail Keating is showing these young gardeners how to plant seeds, transplant seedlings, and create a lettuce bowl that they can take home, watch grow, and eventually harvest to eat.
So, we're going to put them in here, but we're not just going to lean them in there like that, right? So I have some dirt over there and some shovel.
A few weeks ago, kids in the class planted these sweet peas. They've grown larger and are ready for sale in the greenhouse. Today, they're attaching them to support poles and labeling the containers. They've also got some zinnia seedlings that need to be transplanted into larger pots. While some of the kids prefer to draw and color pictures of plants and flowers, others are busy getting their hands in the dirt, practicing their garden skills, like Connor, a 4th grader and aspiring gardener.
This is a basic thing. You put it in dirt, you cover it with dirt, and then you water it. It's the pretty basic steps. But then after that, it's just like you have to make sure it grows well, it's getting enough sunlight, check on it. You can't just leave it there.
Parents participate with their children in these classes, making for a good teaching moment to put into practice at home.
Well, I think gardening is a really important skill, and given that's where food comes from and knowing where food comes from, I want to introduce my daughter to that at an early age. And I think growing a bowl of lettuce is the place to start.
So whether you just like to play in the dirt as you start out on your gardening adventures, or you're an experienced gardener looking for something new to grow, many local nurseries and garden centers offer all kinds of classes and workshops to help you grow your garden and your green thumb. For Idaho's News Channel 7, and you can grow it, I'm Jim Duthie.